Good evening, everybody out there in YouTube land. I hope that you all have had a great day so far. To those of you out on the West Coast, I hope that you're having a good afternoon. To everybody that's able to join me here live today, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Truly. Let me know. I'm going to put my microphone over here. Can you guys still hear me okay? Is the audio still good? Is the audio still good? I don't want to turn on my laptop and get the weird feedback, but what do you guys think? Should I clip it? You can hear me very well, says Karen Gillette. That's all the affirmation. ASMR. ASMR. Stop it. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I hope that you, again, all have had a really good day today. I do appreciate you guys being able to join me here live today. Of course, if you are watching the replay, I certainly appreciate that. I hope that you all see some beautiful things. We might get a laugh or two out of the sale today. No commitment, of course, on that one. Of course, I'm going to start the live sale early. Y'all know how we do it. We're going to keep consistent with that. Last week, we did try a Friday evening. I got to say, I really did like the Friday evening. However, we did change the time this week. And the reason is that, you know, sometimes you get so used to something that when something changes, even when it's changed for several months, you're still like, no, it's this way. So, you know, I didn't realize that Fatbird was starting flipping and sipping, or had started flipping and sipping for several months at 8 o'clock Eastern time, or no, 9 o'clock. Did they say? No, it's 8 o'clock Central. Not. So we're starting an hour early. What we're going to do is we're going to go through some beautiful vintage and antique items today. I do have some surprise items. I even have some things on reserve. I am going to try to get through as much stuff as I possibly can in 2 hours, because at the 9 p.m. Eastern time, Fatbirds will be starting flipping and sipping. Am I right? I'm pretty sure I'm right. We're going to roll with it. But before, darn it, William, I said I wanted to do a Christmas item. I can do a Christmas item. You know what? Hold on. Ugh. We'll do it. So before, of course, we get started with today's live sale, there's literally a Christmas trunk right underneath my feet here, believe it or not. Let's see here. What do we got in here? I'll do it. Gosh darn it. Because I forgot. Oh, Lord it be. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I could do this one. I could do a big Santa. Let me just double check and make sure that's what I'm going to want to do with y'all today. Yes. Yeah, that's what I will do. I know what we're going to do. Okay, I got the Christmas item. Oh, these guys got to go back in there. We love a little spontaneity. What about this guy? This fabulous, look, his body is made out of styrofoam. Look at it. This is a good one. Velvety. Oh my gosh. His velvet is so good. He does his little leg. You do have to push it back up in the styrofoam. Otherwise, he's a little gimpy, but he does still stand. But we'll bring him. How about that? A little Christmas in July. Okay, we'll add that in there. So before we get into today's sale, I do want to give some shout outs to folks here live in the chat. The first comment that I'm able to highlight is, of course, Miss Lisa Shields. As always, lady, a great pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for saying hello and for being here. Miss Karen McGurty, girl, how are you doing today? Don't be telling anybody I have a reputation to uphold. I'm just saying. Miss Ouch is back with us in the chat. a benefit of doing an evening sale. I know that so many people, they have very busy lives. Life is hectic. Of course, work and just the obligations that we have. So, Suzanne, I'm glad that you are able to join us this evening. We got Ruth B is up in the chat. It is the sunset sale. Get it. How are you doing, Miss Ruthie? Y'all, we're going to circle back to her. Yes, we are. We got Miss Karen Gillette is with us in the chat. How are you doing today, Karen? I hope you and Gavin have had a great day thus far. Miss Kim, how are sunset sale? How are you doing, Miss Kim? Make sure to tell Bob that we do say hello today. Miss Pammy Whammy is back with us in the chat. Again, I know that she tries to join us during her lunch break, and that can be a little hectic. So thank you, Pammy, for being here. Let's scroll through. So many of you are saying hello to each other, and that's absolutely amazing. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. It is Gavin himself. How are you doing today, sir? Thank you for joining me this evening. And Miss Meow Meow herself. Hello, Amy. How are you doing today? A pleasure to see you here. Miss Stephanie, good evening. It is good to see you, Stephanie. I hope you have had a good day today. Miss Marianne, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Hello, Carrie. Good evening to you. Miss Cheryl, hope that you are having a good day today so far, keeping us super international. Ciao, Jean. Ciao. How are you today? Thank you for joining me here today. And Miss Barbara, always a pleasure, lady, to see you. Heartbroken. How are you today? We got rescued. Is that a real dog? Oh, I was like, that's the cutest little. He's not real, but he's awfully cute. Thank you for being here. Hello, Glowy. How are you doing today? A pleasure as always, lady. Might have some antique jewelry up in today's sale. William, you saw it. You got it. You got it, William. Thanks for being here. Marina, how are you doing today? A pleasure to see you. Hi, Shannon. Good evening to you, lady. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, if you're new, don't be shy. Say hello. There are some great people here in the chat. I promise they're not going to bite. And if they bite, they're not going to bite hard, unless you want them to, and just, try to work that out in the email somehow. Hello, Diane. How are you today? Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness, Janet. How are you today, Janet? Thank you, Cheryl. I do try. I'm trying. I'm really glad to see so many of you saying hello to one another. Bug! You're not late. You're here. We haven't even sold anything. Hey, Deanna, I got your Instagram message. I DM'd you back. So yeah, I have to try that again. Yeah. So anyhow, I was going to go into more detail. We'll talk about that. Carmen, how are you doing, lady? It's a pleasure to see ya. I hope life has been treating you kind. Hey, Val, how are you today? Thanks for being here. Colleen, girl, it's 2 a.m. My word. Good evening to you. My word. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You do have a real Shar-Pei? Oh, so wrinkly, soft, too. Oh, my goodness. Thank you all for being here. Hey, M-Patch. How are you today? Miss Pam Avery, how are you doing? Miss Susan Vanderloop, hello, lady. Love the last name. I think I'm caught up here in the chat. So again, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Again, if you're new, don't be shy. Let us know it's your first time here. Or maybe you are a long-time watcher and it's going to be the first time that you say hello. Either or, like I said, there are going to be some great people. Did you get some quilts? Deanna, did you get some quilts, girl? Good. Are you going to pick them up? Look, Deanna, girl, if you go to pick them up, I'm just saying, it's so good. I'm so happy to hear that. That is so great. Hey, Beth, how are you doing today? And Brad, good evening Oh, Julianne Mazzoni is here with us. Mary B, how are you doing today? Lots of great people in the chat, y'all. Lots of great people. Alrighty. So, oops, sorry, Cheryl. We're just gonna, we're at midnight. Okay, all right. Well, let's get into the sale because we only got till 9. We got till 9, so we got to make this happen. Let's go ahead and go over the nuts and the berries of the sale for those that are new, or maybe it has been a little bit since you've been able to join me here on a live sale. It's all the same information, but just to recap, if you are new here or it again has been a while, make sure to send me out that contact information. You can do that. Good evening, Heather. You can do that preemptively if you think maybe you would like to purchase something. It doesn't have to be tonight, perhaps in the future. Send out that contact information right here to The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. Of course, it is in the banner that you're going to see pop up throughout the sale. It is wrong. It is the pinned comment that you are seeing right here at the top of the chat. And last but definitely not least, it's down in the description of the video. The information that you're going to want to include is the same as always. Your real name, if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, including, of course, your zip code, and last but not least, again, is the email address that you use for PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, that's totally fine. You can still make a purchase. Send the same email with the same contact information. Just indicate that you would like a guest link. I will send you a link that will allow you to check out on PayPal as a guest. You can use any form of payment that PayPal accepts. The added bonus is that 1, you're still going to get your buyer's protection. And 2, you're also going to get an updated email with tracking information so you can keep an eye on that package. We are going to be having offer ups this evening. I am going to be honoring just in cases. As always, hey, Becca. You got to feed them. You got to feed them animals. Oh, hey, Stephanie. How are you doing today? Sometimes I get too much of myself. Does anybody relate to that? Do you ever feel like, okay, I'm just done with myself? It's time for a nap. So I am going to be honoring just in cases. If you would like to use them, feel free. If you don't want to use them, you don't have to. It's not an obligation. It's not a commitment. Just know that I will, of course, be honoring them. The 2 things that I ask if you would like to use the just in case is that you've been an active bidder up until that point, just to make it the fairest for everybody. And of course, definitely hold on to those just in cases until you hear the countdown. That way you don't show your hand too soon. And back with us to take care of the official bid ends is the one, the only, it is Miss Ruthie B. Now listen, we say it, I love a nap too, but sometimes, and tell me if y'all think this, you take too long of a nap, then you just feel like boo-boo. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I shouldn't have taken that nap. Does it happen to anybody? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You're just like, oh. Our official bid ender is Miss Ruthie B right here. You're racing against this lady. As always, look, it bears repeating. Not only does she have fast internet, but she does have fast fingers. So you got to get those bids in. You got to get those just in cases in. If right, I'm just saying. I think it's when y'all are preemptive on it. Y'all are just throwing up them clapping hands. You're sharing that love, sharing that appreciation for Miss Ruthie B. And of course, don't forget to share a little of that love, support, and appreciation. Thanks so much to our moderators. We've got Miss Karen Gillette is with us in the chat. And of course, Miss Kim, Miss Desert Gal Curious. And joining us again this week is Miss Enamor Amy. Ladies, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to help me here on the sale. You really do make it that much more of a smooth process, and I really feel like the chat is in such great, capable hands. So ladies, thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Yes, I am going to be shipping from Ohio. I am going to be sending out your invoice within 24 hours. I'm not going to be sending them out tonight. They will be going out to you tomorrow afternoon. That means afternoon, literally after 12. I think that Richard has got me scheduled to work in the morning, cleaning 3 bathrooms. So we'll take care of that. Then we're going to get into the packing and the invoicing. The lag is real, and Amber Amy is saying. So let's go ahead. Oh, I do. Thank you, Bug. I appreciate the moral support. So thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it. Thank you, Chloe. Y'all were real concerned. Cheryl said, "Get them rubber gloves on." I was cleaning the sink in a video, and y'all were like, "You are going to get hep. You're going to get the hepatitis." Don't worry, we're good. We're careful. We're safe. I promise. I don't know what I was saying. I guess it wasn't important. So let's just get into the sale, shall we? All right. The first item up for sale is a beautiful tin. We definitely have a look this evening. It leans a little bit more neoclassical, a little like Louis XV, with our blacks, our clears, our opalescence, a little bit of hit of gold. I really love it. And certainly you can combine it for a very dramatic look, or you can take the pieces out, and I think that they're going to play really well with a lot of different color palettes and looks. So the first one up is a beautiful piece. It definitely is an attention getter. I'm going to start it off at $16 if, of course, anybody is interested. Okay. Bloop. It is our Guildcraft tin. It's a circular tin. It's in pretty gosh darn good vintage condition, I got to tell you. So again, we are embossed Guildcraft, New York, circular. It's very gold and reflective. Okay, there is a little bit of patina. Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing today? Hey, Buttermilk, how are you? There is a little bit of patina that you'll see along the perimeter. Interior is in pretty gosh darn good condition. I would say if that you did want to give cookies, with your wax paper, you could do that safely and not ick anybody out. But the reason these are like so nostalgic, especially the round ones with the heavy embossing, the sewing notions, like my grandmother, the closet, and I can still smell that smell when you opened it. So if you are a sewer or a crafter, the tins, especially the vintage ones, are a great way to store your items. This one, while it makes for excellent storage, is definitely a great accessory. So we do kind of have like a pebbled background on there. You can see the texturing and the white. Look at all of the gold. I was about to say gilding, but it's not. It's like a gold relief. You, of course, have a very English style to it with the lion crest there. You've got the knight's head right above it. Is that not gorgeous or what? Like, there's little bits of hits. Like, this is the worst of your patina. Thank you, Glowy. Appreciate it. Okay. Really clean interior. Wait till you see this lid. Bam. Look at that. How shiny, reflective. Oh my goodness. I love it. Do you see the 2 lions? They've got the fleur-de-lis there and the crest. I don't know. Are these supposed to be trees, perhaps? I don't know. I think that's a beauty. Look at that. It's so shiny. It is a 3 3/4 inches tall, 3 3/4 inches tall. And then you have a diameter on the tin of 8 1/4. And it does seal well. Lordy. There we go. 8 1/4 inches. Okay. 8 1/4 inch diameter on that. Like I said, there's a little bit, you see it right here. Some hits, a little bit of patina right there. But really, that's it, y'all. Again, we've got the Guildcraft tin. Miss Glowy is holding it down at 16. Look at that. That would make an excellent riser. I had it in a plate stand because I so love the lid on that. Miss Glowy's holding it down at 16. Appreciate you, lady. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. Marina, I would agree. It is very regal. Yes, Beth C. Y'all, great minds, great minds. Let's go ahead. It is a great riser for the season. Let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Edit with the black. Stop it. This, ooh, Carmen sneaking in there. You could do, oh, Glowy playing it safe. This, I think, would be great with like your milk glasses. What I really liked it, fleur-de-lis bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruth. I very appreciate y'all. Miss Carmen, she came in with that sneak attack at 17, but Glowy held it down with that just in case. Ladies, thank you both so much. Miss Glowy Lady at 18, it's going to you. Congratulations and thank you. But I was going to say what I've really liked it with was like some antique, the clear opalescent. That is such a sophisticated, elegant look. Then pop a little black and brass with it. Be still my heart. Be still my heart. Thank you, Glowy Lady. It's coming to you. Let's move on. We're going to do some antique glass. You just saw it. I contrasted it with our tin. Congratulations, says everyone, to Miss Glowy. Let's start our next piece off at $18. If, of course, anybody's interested. Look, y'all, there are no chips. There are no cracks to this beauty, okay? She's a simple lady, but she is elegant, okay? We've got a gorgeous piece of Northwood here in our shell and bubble. Look at that. Now, you can see it. Okay, good. I was a little concerned that it wouldn't read on camera, but right in here, you're picking up, I guess you can see it right in the base here. There is an undertone of like a green Vaseline to it. It does, in fact, contain, I don't want to say uranium. It could be, what is it? Magnesium? Manganese? No, not magnesium. It does have a very subtle fluoresce to it. It is not going to light up bright green or anything like that. Before we went live, I did try to test it out with the UV light. The only thing that, manganese, thank you, Amy. What did I say, magnesium? Get your regulation off. The only thing that we're going to pick up is the reflection, unfortunately, of the purple. I did try it without the light shining on us. You still don't get it. It's just purple reflective. But in real life, in a dark room, if you had a UV display, you will see, especially where the glass is the thicker, you will see that it does have like a yellow-green fluoresce to it. Not super dense, but it is still present. It just helps us date it, you know. Simple opalescence going around the top of it. I think she's elegant. This would be a beautiful piece, I think, for a bathroom. If you did have guest towels or on a vanity, I think this would be quite lovely, especially for jewelry. Look at that shell pattern on the interior to it. We come in at 4 inches tall. Keeping in mind, I did measure to the top of the ruffle, 4 inches tall on that. And at its widest diameter, thank you, Miss Carmen, appreciate you, lady. At the widest diameter, we're coming in at 6.5, an exact 6.5. But again, you have no chips, no cracks, no flea bites along the pedestal to it, nor do you have any, of course, along the rim. Yeah, I mean, this shell, clearly it's going to be good for your mermaid bathroom. If you do have like a mermaid figurine, tuck her right in the center of there. What a great little display. Hey, Joanna Parte. She says, how are you doing this evening? Thank you again for joining me. All right, we got Miss Carmen in it at 18. Appreciate you, lady. 4 inches at its tallest, 6.5 at its widest. That's a great presence viewing it from the top. That's lovely. Let's Northwood. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. We're sold out. Girl, we sold out for Halloween. We're sold out for Halloween. If you are still interested in joining us for the Halloween event, you can contact Richard via sciotoin.com. Thank you, Kim, for putting in the link. And to be put on a wait list, but yeah. Thank you. All right, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Panda girl, call and get yourself on the backup list, girl. Carmen, I got your just in case. Appreciate it. What is that? I can't. It's so washed out. Shell. There's our seashell bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Do appreciate you. Carmen girl at 18. Lady, congratulations and thank you. It is coming to you. All right, let me set this over here to the side. Okay, we're going to do a set. You're going to get both of these, okay? Hey, Marcy, how are you doing this evening? It is lovely. I think it's very lovely. You're going to get a set, so you're not going to get just one. You're going to get two, okay? Keep that in mind. We're going to start it off at $20. There's a wide variety of decors that this can go in, and I'm very proud of myself for letting them go. Like I said, you're going to get both, okay? They are both stamped, made in Italy, as is the other. Let's get this to you the right way. So both of them are made in Italy. They are these little brass urns. Look at that. Now, which one? This one has a little bit heavier of a patina to it. And you see, and there where the detailing is. So you can certainly buff that out if you wanted to, but I will say when you rotate it, it's not as dense. So this one's a little bit more bright and shiny brass. This one, no, ma'am, this is for both, Miss Glowy. You're going to get both of these, okay? This one here, Kim, I'm glad to hear that. This one here has a little bit heavier of a patina to it, while this one does not. So they are identical in sculpt. Thank you, Glowy. I got you at 21, girl. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so we've got gorgeous embossed flowers, the scroll work on the handle. I absolutely love these, right? So darling. These kind of are like tiny treasures. These would be great if you do, Chloe, I know you do have like some dolls. These would be great, I think, in a doll collection. Dried florals need to be in these. I don't personally want to see real flowers in here, and I don't want to see synthetic, no shade, but I think a dried floral in this set would be absolutely amazing. So we saw our shinier one, keeping in mind the image is the same on both as it is on this one. This is our one with more of a patina. Subjective, do you like the patina more or do you like it less? Something I think could be said for both. And check out the little feetsies on them. The scale, I don't know the scale, but I think that you could get away with like 124. They are 4 3/4. 4 3/4. So they're a little shy. They're just a 1/4 inch shy of 5 inches. Okay. But I would love to see these with like dolls or something like that. But totally up to you. All right, Miss Glowy, it is for both. It is for both. Again, both marked made in Italy. Our brass little urns here, amphoras. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Brassy goodness goes really great with black and clear glass and milk glass too. Get it glowy, keeping it safe. Hey Sherry, how are you doing this evening? There's our snail. Now, Miss Ruthie, okay, keeping me on my toes. I'm not mad at it. Thank you, Ruthie, for the snail. Bid end. Glowy lady, congratulations and thank you again. You're getting the set at $21. Get it, lady. I think that's a great get. Okay. You know, they say a touch of black. I got to set this stuff over here. Okay. A touch of black adds class to anything, clearly. But it's not just in your decor. It can also be in your fashion. Sometimes some people don't like to wear black. Maybe you want to accessorize with a little black. Well, we're going to try it out. $20 is what we're going to start our next piece off. It is stamped 925, so we are silver. Let's see if I can get this to show up for you. I don't know that it's going to be legible, but I think that you can kind of sort of make out the 925 right back here. Like I said, it's not super legible, but it is in fact stamped 925. It is a gorgeous, I'm calling it a cocktail ring, a pinky ring. This one is about a 7 in size, a 7. It is a sterling silver with a gorgeous onyx stone in there. Okay. It gives us like 1920s vibes. Okay. It's a 1920s vibes to it. I think this is beautiful. You know, obviously there is a patina to it. I would think if it was to be worn, this would be beautiful, polished up. Obviously, I'm showing it to you in the as found condition. Again, sterling silver that has not been polished. Miss Deborah, I got you at 20. Thank you, lady. It has not been polished. I would make the argument that this one probably, I think that this would be a showstopper when polished silver. I probably should have polished it myself. Okay. Little tight on my pinky. It's a little tight on my pinky, but I can get it on there. Can we get it off? Yes, we can get it off. Don't worry. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, Pammy. Appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Karen. Thank you all. So I know. What did I say? About a 7, approximately. Okay. It will fit on my pinky. I don't have the biggest hands. It does not have a lot of give. I mean, you can kind of see it's in there. Oh, hold on. We got to wiggle it off. Glowy and Karen, I really like it. Let's get you up close and personal. What do you think? There's no scratching to the stone. I mean, there's no scratching. Look at how reflective that surface is, right? You might need to get Michael's finger with it. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. I didn't measure the actual stone. Let me do that for y'all quick. Well, let me take it off my finger. That might make it a little bit easier. Let's do that. Okay. 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. Mary says you like the patina on it. You know, I know that there is a case to be made. I know there are a lot of ladies, gentlemen out there that do like to keep their patina on their jewelry. I'm not mad at you. Do you? You know what I mean? I think, like I said, for me, polishing it up with that black, just jeans and a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like just jeans and a t-shirt is all you need for that. But I certainly think with that black dress that this would be just a very soft, delicate accent to it. Wouldn't be too showy, but definitely could command some attention. All right, oh no, I missed it. Sorry, Glowy Girl. Miss Karen's holding it down at 30. Ladies, thank you all for the bids. Do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. You can see there's like little slivers kind of cut. 99% of Pammy's wardrobe is black. Anybody else like that? Carmen coming in, Miss Glowy. She's throwing it down. Ooh. There's our ring bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Carmen girl, you almost had it. Miss Glowy's on a roll. At 33, congratulations and thank you, Glowy. Again, it's coming to you. Appreciate it. Well, Glowy girl, I can get your ring, your two bra, all in that tin. Sure can. Let me get you down, girl. Okay. Next item. Next item I have had for a little bit, about a year-ish. I really love it, but I'm gonna. Hi Maria, how are you this evening? I'm gonna let it go. I've done paperweights in the past, and I do still have a collection. That's why I'm surprised I'm letting this one go, but I'm going to. It is the largest paperweight that I have ever seen. I'm going to start it off at $50. Okay. Hey, Trina, how are you, girl? We're starting it off at $50. This is probably also the heaviest thing that I have ever sold. Okay. I need both hands. Now, I just want to tell you this. Depending on if somebody else were to purchase something, I may ship this by itself because this is going to go UPS. It's not going no USPS. This is going to need to go UPS. It probably weighs close to 20 pounds, like no joke. It is this massive, clear Bullicante paperweight. Okay? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? This is coming in at 7.5 inches tall, 7.5 inches tall. The circumference on this, the circumference of this paperweight is 23 inches. 23 inches, okay? Now, it'll fit in a 12 by 8 by 10 box, but this thing's going to weigh about 20 pounds. That's why we're going to have to put it to UPS, okay? There are no chips. There are no cracks to it. Again, clear glass with the Bullicante. We do, of course, have a flat bottom, so it ain't going to roll around on you, okay? This is a bad boy. This is something that I'm going to tell you, I would not get it, Taylor. There is no way that I would feel comfortable putting this on a glass shelf, on a glass top table, none of it, okay? Wood, 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 wood. This thing is a beast, okay? It is wonderful. I love it. Hey, Bree, how are you doing, lady? This is most certainly a weapon. If you could pick it up and, like, throw it. Oh, gracious. It is a beast. I mean, this is going to hold down, I mean, I don't know, one of those boxes of paper, you know what I'm talking about, with the yellow zip ties around them. Good evening, Robin. How are you doing today? This is gorgeous. This is a statement piece all day long. Mid-century, contemporary, antique, great for Halloween. I mean, it's clear glass. Stop it. This is epic. Look at those bubbles in there. Get lost. Can you get lost in the bubbles? Everybody take a deep breath. 7.5 inches tall. 23-inch diameter. Okay. This is pure glass, boys and girls. Taylor, you can also exercise with it. And I ain't joking you when I tell you you can exercise with it, get them biceps going. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Work out with your vintage. Okay. Carrie's coming in at 52. Watch out. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oh Lord, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Look, if you drop this on your foot, that's going to be some money to put that foot back together, is all I've got to say. Like pancake your foot. Ooh, Taylor, don't play around, girl. Go ahead. Crystal ball. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you for the bid end, Miss Ruthie. All right, we're going to set this thing down. That's enough exercise for today. Thank you, Miss Ruthie, for the bid and appreciate it. With that 9 to 5, just in case, to Taylor at, I don't know how many dollars. $53. Taylor, congratulations and thank you, lady. It's coming to ya. All right. Bam. Well, if that wasn't enough. And like I said, great for your Halloween decor. These next two pieces, because we're going to do a choice. These are going to be great for Halloween. But again, a touch of black definitely adds some class. Okay, I'm obsessed. But we're going to do it. We're going to let them go. We're going to do this. We're going to get cray-cray with it, I think. We're going to do a choice. Okay. Bloop, bloop. We're going to start the choice off at 30. Okay, choice at 30, totally up to you. Neither piece has any chips. There's no cracks to it. They're both in great, great condition. No flea bites. Okay, first one, how about a little black amethyst? How about some black amethyst? Ooh. I love it. Now look, we see this particular sculpt, this pedestal candy dish, in a number of different colorways. We really, truly do. The black amethyst, oh, showstopper for sure. Love this one. Y'all know the deal. It's amethyst glass. It looks like it's black. It's not. Oh, geez, Michael. It looks like it's black. It's not. It's just such a deep purple. The glass, very thick, that it reads in real life like it is black, okay? The only way to tell is holding it up to natural sunlight and usually literally holding it up there to check it out. But absolutely gorgeous black amethyst pedestal candy dish with a gorgeous diamond point to it. Look at that finial on there. Aggressive. This one, our tall one, comes in at 11.5 inches tall. 11.5 inches tall. So you talk about something that's great for like an elevated Halloween, something a little bit more sophisticated. This certainly will work very well with it. But I think to contrast, especially with like clear glass, this goes great. The brasses, the golds, whites, milk glass, you just can't beat it. So this is choice number one. Again, no chips, no cracks, no flea bites. Black amethyst with that gorgeous diamond point on it. And 11.5 inches tall. Our second one, I've never seen this sculpt in the black amethyst before. This is our shorter. Isn't that great? Have you seen this one before? I've not. This one comes in at 10 inches. 10 inches. Again, you have no chips, no cracks, no flea bites on that. This one, it's kind of like a biscuity jar-ish, if you will, or a cookie jar. I mean, that's a really sophisticated cookie jar. I love the sculpt on this one. Again, all of that diamond point on there. Look at that. Diamond point is super underrated because it does catch the light, almost gives you like a dragon scale effect. I love this. So this one, again, is at 10 inches. Keeping in mind, of course, it is from the base to the top of the finial. Thank you, Miss Jessica. I got you in it at 30. We will do the short, which is 10 inches, or you could do, Lord Michael, you can do the pedestal at 11 and a half. This, look at that. Nobody does a collection of, I shouldn't say nobody, but how unusual to do a collection of amethyst glass. That would be so cool. All the black amethyst glass. Oh, stop it. These two look really great together. Eyeballs, Kim, you know I love a good eyeball. You know I do. Or buttermint, of course. All right. So Miss Jessica's in it. Miss Trina, Miss Carmen. Ladies, thank you. Okay, Miss Jessica ain't going to play. She said, let's do this. It is for choice. Okay. We have our tall one, 11 and a half. We have our short one at 10. Neither has any chips or cracks. Now I want to do an amethyst collection. I want to do an amethyst collection. Okay, anyhow. Trina, I got you, girl, at 40. Obviously, we're double fisting this bad boy. Let's do the countdown for y'all. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I really wasn't planning on trying to get a workout in tonight, but here we are. All right, Miss Jessica, 35. Miss Trina's at 40. Jessica got you back in at 42, girl. All right, so the choices are going to be, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you. Choices are tall or short. Shoot, you could do both if you wanted to. I got big boxes. I'm not scared. I'll get them to you both safe and sound in the same box. Thank you for our amethyst heart bid end. Good one, Ruthie. Appreciate you. Let me set these down. The weight on this table tonight, y'all. Let me tell you what. I was like, ugh. All right, let's do it. I'm going to catch up to you. Okay, Jessica girl, thank you. And Trina, appreciate it. Jessica, Christine, I see you. Maria, I got you at 43. Thank you, Lady Carmen. Had her just in case at 49, but Miss Jessica threw it down. Miss Jessica, lady, you get first pick. Hey, Vintage Samples, how are you doing tonight? All right. Miss Jessica, girl, do you want top? Oh, shoot. Get on it, girl. Get on it. She said both. Are you going to do a collection? If you do, will you share it with me? Will you share a picture? I mean, you don't have to share the actual pieces, but will you share the pictures with me? Jessica, girl, thank you so much. They are both coming to you, lady, at 50. Thank you. But okay, but wait, let me show you. I got to show you this, though, because I really do dig this look. Okay, let's see if I can do this. All right, like, do you know what I'm saying? Okay. I can't do it. I can't pick up the other one. But, like, that's a look. Oh, that is a look. You have one. Oh, you do? Get it. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Give it out. Okay. Holy smoke. Holy smokes, y'all. There's your clue. Smoke. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. You know, these swung vases are like such a pain to get anymore at any type. At any type of a reasonable deal. I paid up a little bit for this one, but I paid up for this one because of the color. It's a really hard to get color. It just so happened to go so perfectly with today's look. I'm so good. What is going on, girl? You know, my goodness, pardon me, Trina. I think that I maybe I'm leaning towards, frankly, doing Friday evening. To be honest with you, I have really enjoyed the time between like Tuesday and Friday to get better prepared. I feel like I have been taking better pictures because I have like that leeway. Um, it's just worked really well for me. So I do think um, next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we're going to come back here. I like the Fridays too. Like I said, I mean, really and truly, like I have felt so much less pressure with taking the photos and getting the reels, and putting up and creating the thumbnails. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's really worked well for me. And I do have time to like switch things up a little bit more on the back end too. I just feel like there's so much less pressure on myself. Everybody, okay, you all are done with the Fridays. Let's do the Fridays. I'm sorry, Wednesday afternoon, people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Audrey, how are you doing tonight? Hey, Deannie. Change is good. That's right. We all must change, right? Carmen, I'm glad. I'm glad. Okay. Smoke on the water. Hey, Angel, how are you doing? We're starting it at 125. That's just, you are going to get, if you're interested, we're starting it at 125. You get 19 and a half inches. Yes, I thought it. 19 and a half inches of Viking smoke. Swung glass goodness. This is the 3-footed. Look at that color. There's no chips. There's no cracks. Look at this color. Do you see it? It's like that. It's like a gray green. Oh, it's so good. Look at those 3 little feeties. Like I said, there's no chips or cracks to it. Keep in mind, this is not damage. This was pressed into a mold. They typically will press this in. And this is just where the glass did not even out smoothly. Now it is obviously sanded and polished, but this is just a divot in the glass. It's not a condition issue. All right, look at this. That's right, Ruthie reiterating at 19 and a half inches of Viking smoke glass goodness. I did, Karen. I was like, but whenever I see swung vase anymore, I'm just like, do I want to even do it to myself? Do I even want to walk over there and see how much they're trying to ask for it? You know what I mean? Like this one we got, and I did pay up for it, truth be told. But I really wanted to be able to bring this piece to you guys tonight. Like I said, 19 and a half inches. Okay, it is the Viking smoke swung base with the 3. It's got me stupefied. With a 3-foot on that one. Okay, it's definitely the safer way to get your smoke on. That is for sure. All right, no chips, no cracks. Like I said, it definitely fit into the look tonight. But if we don't have any interest on that one, I'm going to set it to the side and we're going to keep it going. Okay. Bye-bye, smoke. I don't know, Stephanie. I don't know. We're going to switch it black. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to switch it back to black. Okay. Now, this one is another heavy hitter. It is a heavy hitter. I got it, and I've held on to it for about 3 months now. I honestly wasn't going to let it go, but I am going to let it go because I cannot keep everything. Okay. She's in a really good vintage condition. She's in really good vintage condition. It's the Black Lamb plush. Now, I want to tell you, she's got wire in here. So she is a very solid stander. Obviously not on the hand is the most stablest of surfaces, but oh, look at, she's got her Google eyes. She's got a pink embroidered nose. The red felt tongue is still intact. She does have like a pink-ish lining on the ears. There is one pop to the stitch. There is one pop to the stitch. It's very easy to see. So there is a little bit of the white. It is literally one stitch, but it is there. Okay. She is in overall, I think, very good vintage condition. I am going to start her at 50. Again, it is a piece that I spent up for, and it's definitely worth it. You just, the black sheep, you don't find. I got really lucky. I almost passed her by. She was down on ground level. I went back. I don't know what I was looking at. And then I was just like, oh my gosh, that's a black sheep plush. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. She is 12 inches tall. 12 inches tall. Like I said, there is a wire armature that kind of runs through you and beg pardon, but it does run through here. So she is a super solid stander. She is 12 inches tall. The black sheep plush. Google eyes. Her tongue is still intact. She does have one popped seam right here. It's not like unraveling or anything like that, but it is there. Okay. The plush itself, it has, it's still relatively plush. In other words, there's like a pliability to it. There's some areas, I think that if you do like collect vintage plush, over time, dust and dirt, debris, it can mat the fur down, but you can still see she's got a lot of good plush to her. Okay, so she's not like all matted, dingy. The plush still's got a little bit of a luster to her. She's darling. Baba Black Sheep, we started her at $12. We started her at 50. Hey, Dusty, how are you doing tonight? Yeah. There she is. No interest. I'm going to set her to the side. Okay. Black sheep. Boo. All right. We're going to... Oh, Glowy girl. You got me. Okay. Glowy's in it at 50. She couldn't resist. Glowy's holding it down at 50. I'm going to do a 15-second countdown for Glowy. Only Glowy can use her just in case at this point. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Really just that one right here. Get it, Glowy girl. Using that just in case. That's a white sheep, Glowy, but it's a sheep bid end nonetheless. Thank you, Glowy. Appreciate it. Or thank you, Ruthie. Appreciate it. Glowy, I appreciate it also. At $50, lady, a deal. You got her coming to you at 50. Thank you again, Glowy. I'm speaking your language tonight, am I? Thank you, Glowy girl. All righty. Let's do some antique jewelry. There is no black sheep. You think if they had a sheep icon, it would be a black sheep icon. I mean, clearly, it's a saying. Starting our next piece off at $25. This is a genuine cameo. It is carved out of shell. You may be able to tell here on the back when I show you the back, but it's a stamped brass brooch. Okay, so let me see. There is some patina that you see here on the back. There is a little patina also on the front, which you will see clearly. Okay, the length on this is 2 inches and the width is at 1.5. Okay, 2 by 1.5. Are y'all ready for it? It's a stamped brass with a carved cameo shell, genuine, and you even have the beaded pearls running around it. Look at that. Like I said, you do see, of course, the patina. You could certainly polish that up if you wanted to. I'm not mad at it. It gives me like sunken treasure ship vibes to it, but look at her. And there you see the strung pearls going around the perimeter of it. So outside of the patina, which you could clean up, buff out if you would like, a toothbrush, easy way to do that without getting abrasive on the Cameo. Aside from the patina, there's no other condition issue. Like I said, it is a genuine shell carved. You can see it is prong set. I think we have 6 prongs, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Melinda, how are you doing today? There you get a good view of your prong settings. Okay, again, a stamped brass. I think that's beautiful. Super antique. I mean, can't you just see that on the throat? You know, they had like the ruffled lace collars. Just stop it. Love it. Thank you, Janet. I do appreciate it. Again, we're prong set. So maybe, and they brought it up from the sea. You know, they did actually find jewelry on the Titanic. Where did we go? The COSI. I forget what it stands for, but it was somewhere over it was a museum in Columbus. And then the Titanic exhibit, and obviously they had stuff that they had brought up from the bottom of it, and they had jewelry. Ooh, you should have seen some of that jewelry. Like there was an emerald set that I do remember for sure, and I was like, oh boy, fancy. Okay, Miss Melinda, thank you, and Carmen and Lisa, Melinda is holding it down now at 30, but I do agree with you. Definitely something that a lady could have worn of like the early 1900s. Okay, are you going to polish it? I don't know. I feel like you could polish this one, and it would be so lovely just displayed in a little frame, right? Definitely pinky up for sure. All right, let's do it. 2 inches by 1.5. Patina is the only condition issue. There's no hit scratches to the metal. You can see that the pearls are all still there. Again, it is a genuine Cameo. It is a carved shell. All righty, let's do it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Isn't that gorgeous? I will say this in real life, when you hold it up to the light, there's a beautiful translucency to the Cameo. It's unfortunate, and I tested it before. I bet there are other I don't know. Maybe I am the only reseller. You are on camera a little earlier than when you go live, and I do it so I can see how the item displays on camera. Thank you for the old lady bid end. Appreciate you, lady. Shady boots. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. Melinda, girl, you were holding it at 30. You had the just in case of 40. Carmen, I see your just in case of 37, but she does love her antique jewelry. Miss Lisa G, lady, congratulations and thank you. At 41, that gorgeous Cameo, lady, is coming to you. I don't know how. I've had this for over a year. I don't even know where I found it, truth be told. Yes, I do. Now I remember. I have a salesman sample. It's like a bureau, and it's got, of course, it's got all of the drawers in it, and I put my tiny treasures in there, and that was in there. I was cleaning it out the other day because I was having a hard time being able to shut the drawers, and I was like, well, maybe it'd be a good time to kind of thin the herd down there, Michael. Okay, Greek Revival is the name of the game on this one. I don't know. We're going to see what you guys think. I think it is super charming. It is fully functional. There are no condition issues to it at all. I really like it. I don't know. We're going to see what you guys have to say. Um, I think it's really pretty. It's a lamp. Now, we're going to start it at 20. Hey, Cindy, how are you doing today? Oh, you do wear them? Lisa, are you going to wear this one? Are you going to polish it up, Lisa? Are you going to polish it up? So it's this gorgeous bisque porcelain lamp. Okay. I have to turn this. Well, wait, let me hold on. So there it is. Look at this. So I love it. It's made to look like an old oil lamp. Now it is wired. Okay. It is 3 pieces. Like I said, there are no condition issues to it at all. The wiring is in fact original. The cord itself is about 4 feet, and then you do have the toggle switch to turn it on and off, which I love because you know some of the vintage wiring, it was plug, unplug. Not with this one. I will show it to you. This does work better. You'll have to bear with me until the camera adjusts. Give it one. There we go. Oh, I think it's so pretty. I love how it lights up down there. The ladies dancing around the column, not the pole. Get your minds out of the gutter. I think it's so lovely. I really, truly do. Now, the measurement on this one, it is 11.5 inches tall when we have the glass insert. Okay, 11.5 inches tall with the glass insert filter. And it is 10 inches if we were to only measure to the top of the shade. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn this back on. But basically what ends up happening is you have the porcelain shade. It just comes right on and off. Look at that. With the Greek key. I am Dusty. Okay, truthfully, I'm just going to have to admit it. I'm selling pole dancers tonight. It's a YouTube live sale first. You have the glass shade. Okay. And then we have, of course, the lamp itself with the bulb. And there you've got the 3 ladies dancing around the pole. Ow! Get down on it. The ladies all seem to be the same sculpt. So there's no variation. You see one, you see all 3. It does have like a serial number on it, but it doesn't have like a sticker or manufacturer on it. Again, super neoclassical, Greek revival. I don't know. I really like it. Now, here's the deal. If you're not into the look of it, like the oil lamp with the glass shade, like if you're not digging that vibe, you can change this. You do have to get the part separately. I don't have it. They do make little rings. Okay, you can get them on eBay, but it's just a little ring that fits down in here. And then it's got like a post, a post, a post. And it's just a little piece of wire that goes up. So what you can do is you can convert the lamp to a more traditional style if you don't like the glass shade in there. To me, I kind of like it. It adds a little ambiance to it, but you know, to each their own. So like I say, with the shade, okay, you come in at 11.5 inches. 11.5 inches. With the porcelain shade inserted on the glass shade, to this, you come in at 10 inches, okay? There are no chips or cracks to the porcelain, to the glass insert. The wiring is original. It's in really good condition. Otherwise, I wouldn't have plugged it in. Certainly wouldn't have turned it on, but you do have the toggle switch. So that way, once you have it plugged in, you don't have to be leaning over to unplug it. But there it is all lit up. I love that piece. I think it's very romantic and soft. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Oh, go ahead, Melinda. I think it's very romantic. I really, truly do. Shabby chic, your French country vibe, you can totally make that go with it. You know, I know it might sound absurd, but I think, again, that black and white together, look at that. You know, with like Glowy's tin from earlier. Let me set this down. I love it with the gold, especially the bright, shiny gold. I mean, you could totally do the like the patinaed brass. I think that's a great look too. Ooh, this would make a really good riser for this. Should you like that's a great riser for that piece. But I think with the shiny gold, Lord Michael, that's beautiful. Okay. Agree. Could be on a mantle. You know, you could tighten up the cord and not turn it into a lamp if you didn't want to, but I think it's a great piece. I do. All right. We got Miss Melinda holding it at 22. Appreciate you, ladies. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Yes, a powder room. Ooh, just like your little half bath. That would be so good. Ooh, on a little marble pedestal. Oh, just to really pop it off, to complete the look. That would be great. Richard, he was like, oh, wow. Look at how romantic that light is. My goodness. There's our three pole dancers bid end. Ow. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. That's got some great light. Look. Off, on, off, on. Okay, stop. Anyhow. Melinda girl, you were holding it at 22. Karen, she was up in the ante, but Miss Melinda, she had fast fingers at 26, lady. Congratulations and thank you, Melinda. It is coming to you. All right, let's go ahead and just completely switch gears. This is on the fly. Let me write it down. Let's do a quick measurement. We're going to do our Christmas in July item. I would like to get a measurement on this just really quick. He's fabulous. Get on there, sir. 15. He's 15 inches. 15 inches. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. 15 inches. Let's start him. I think that's fair. Okay. Starting it at $25. It's Santa Claus. Okay. Now, Santa Claus here, he is on a styrofoam body. I don't really want to mess. I mean, this velvet is in such good condition. Now, there is some yellowing to the fur trim. His arms do have a wire armature on them, keeping the arms intact. It's one piece of wire, so you move one arm. You can't lift his arm up because of the fabric. When I tell you that this red velvet is so soft, the base is not a hard plastic shell. It's more of a vinyl shell. He's got great curls to his hair. He's got black boots on. Now, like I said, can you see this where this one isn't? I'm assuming that this was glued to this, the boot was glued to the styrofoam. It is since dried. The velvet is attached to the boot, and I was not about to mess with this. I've had him for a number of years. Like I said, you get it in there and he stands just fine, no problem. Okay. He is 15 inches tall. Outside of the dried glue in the boot, there's no other condition issue to him. He doesn't have any rips or tears. I think it's a very sweet, kind of like youthful Santa Claus face. Yeah, there's a little bit of yellowing. I'm not mad at it. I think it adds to the aesthetic. I will say, underneath, We're going to peek under Santa's beard. But the sculpt does, in fact, have a white beard, right? But I think they just so elevated it with the actual hair. There's the back. I think this is just, I know, I think he's a darling little Santa. Y'all, this velvet is so good. It's not like matted. It didn't bring in like a lot of gunk. It's so soft. Wait till you feel it, Melinda. Melinda's holding it down at $25. Appreciate it. 15 inches tall. He's a great stander, even though he's a little gimpy. You know, still has quality life. All right. Ho, ho, ho. Let's do the countdown. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. You got some schmutz on you there, Santy. I think he's fabulous. Ho, 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 green giant. I don't know. He's so cute. Look at that little face. Santa Claus bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Melinda lady, congratulations and thank you. At $25, ho, ho, ho. He's going to come live with you, lady. Thank you. Just writing your name down. Okay. Okay, this next piece, we'll see. It's very specific. It is Meissen. Now, here's the deal. Where did I get this? I think I got it at a flea market. They didn't know what it was, clearly. There is, no, I didn't. I got it in the antique mall. I remember that, in the middle of nowhere. There are condition issues to it. However, it being Meissen, it's still pretty exceptional, okay? I'm going to put it out there. We'll see if anybody is interested. It is marked, thankfully, but it does have some condition issues. So, like I said, it is Meissen porcelain. This is the real deal, all right? I'm going to start it off at $35 if anybody is interested. As I said, we are marked. Okay, we've got our Meissen mark as well as our mold mark. Okay, 100% legit. Absolutely gorgeous porcelain. It is like a little childlike Bacchus. All right. So he's got his grape laurel wreath on. Now he's missing something here. I'm assuming it would have been a grape cluster. You can see right there. And I do believe he would have had a grape cluster over here on the back. I'm not doing the best job. Right here, well, I don't know if you can see it right there, the green part. There would have been a grape cluster. I'm assuming there was a stem right here. Do you see the break? So it would have connected, it would have had a stem right here. But all of his other bits are covered. That's his condition issue. There may have been a leaf back here. You can see, I mean, it's still an excellent display piece to me. I did display them for a little bit. The paint, this is all hand painted, of course, is just exceptional. A really good telltale sign of Meissen are the individual brush strokes, the hairlines that you do see in there. You have very dense coloring on the piece as well as shadowing what you want to see, so it's not just all monotone. In other words, you have a variety of different greens in there as well as browns to add highlights. You can see it again here on his little sash part, I guess. His little toga being held up by the little ribbon. The toes, the feet, the pedestal, the rest of the figurine is in great condition. I mean, honestly, he displays beautifully. He really truly does. Again, it is Meissen. It is a fine porcelain. He is hallmarked on the bottom. This one comes in at 5¼ inches tall. Obviously, our Greek revival. If we don't have any interest on him, that's no problem. I'm going to set him to the side. We're going to keep it moving. Okay. 814. I think we're going to get through everything. Let's do a bonus item that I didn't have. I just got this today. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Amy girl, are you still here? Now, to me, whenever I see this particular style, it very much reads Arnart. I don't think that it is Arnart. Man, we're going from like high-end porcelain to made in Japan. Love variety. Okay, variety. I'm going to start it off at $12. I have never seen one in black. I just got it today. I was like, oh my gosh, totally good for today's sale. It says made in Japan. It is a small figurine. It is only 2½ inches tall. Okay, 2½ inches tall. There are no chips, there are no cracks on this one. It's the black cat. Look at with his little rosette there on the front. This wasn't a chain gang. He's not missing his little hook, but look at, it's the black cat. I've never had a black one before. You see them a lot in like the fantasy colors, but he is Arnart. Okay. It's the ears. It's the ears. When have you seen the black cat? I've never seen the black cat. Pink, green, mint. I've never had the black one before. I love him. He is so darling. Look at the little red lips. Get it. Okay, Miss Dina, appreciate you. Becca, Stephanie, thank you. Becca coming back in at 16. And the better part of it, the black paint, still in really good condition. You know, it's not glazed on. That's that cold paint, so it will slip off on you. But it's in really good condition, y'all. I mean, it really, truly is. 2½ inches tall. I mean, he is small, but he is definitely mighty. He's got a big personality and definitely not a cat you want to cross, literally. Meow. I love the little blue eyes too. What a great pop of color, especially with the pink. He's got his little widow's peak right there. So cute. Like I said, I mean, it goes perfect with today's sale. Alrighty. Arnart. Thank you, Miss Enamor Amy. 2½ inches tall. Our black cat here. No chips, no cracks, no paint loss. Even better. Let's do the countdown for you. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Kim, let me tell you something. Miss Gracie has started using her feet. So she'll like come up on you, but then she'll like try to claw. I mean, she doesn't mean anything by it. Bless. You know, but it's like, girl, you got nails. Calm down. Hey, Jane. Hey, Buckeye. Jane, I'm doing well. How are you doing tonight, lady? Black cat, bid end, meow. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid. And Deanna girl, almost. Appreciate you. Miss Stephanie, $24. The little, look at how tiny. $24. The black cat is coming to you, lady. Congratulations and thank you. All righty. We're going to do another interesting piece of jewelry. Okay. Trifari. We're going to go to Trifari land. Okay. Now, I really tried. I didn't even realize that this was Trifari. Maybe I did back in the day. I don't know how long I've had this. Maybe I realized it was Trifari at the time, but I took it out and I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, it's actually stamped Trifari. So we'll see. It's in like a pewter. It's not actual pewter. It's denser than that. But from what I could see, there nobody has this one listed. Okay. So can you see the Trifari hallmark right up in there? Well, Jane, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you could be here. So we do have our Trifari hallmark right up in there. I think it's coming across pretty good. Okay. So we know it's legit. This one's a 7, maybe 7.5. All right. This one I actually have, I can get on and off of the pinky, no problem. Nobody has this one except for here, boys and girls. Now it takes a personality. Starting at 30. Okay. It's the Trifari snake ring. Do you see that? Now they do have gold tone with enameling, but I did not see any of these in like that pewter or like that matte silver, if you will. Do you see the snake going around? And then it's got like this coil going through it, like this embellishment of it. You see almost like a ribbon wrapped around the snake. The eyes are just bugged out. Ah! But again, it's our Trifari ring. It's in like a pewter. That's what I would best associate. You know, it's very matte, I think. Yeah, it's coming across pretty matte on screen. There is still some shine to it, but it's definitely more matte. Like I said, more like a pewter. At least a 7. Like I said, I can get this one on and off of the finger pretty easily. There you see it on the hand. It's not like it jumps out at you that it's a snake, but it is in fact a snake, boys and girls. So we do have that Trifari mark on there. It's definitely unusual. I know, right, Catherine? I think it's fabulous. Like I said, nobody has like the silver. They have the gold with the enameling, but there's no silver ones. They did do rings, earrings, a cuff bracelet. They do believe a pendant, but I didn't see any in this silver tone. So we started it off at 30. It is Trifari. We do have our hallmark back here. Okay. But if we don't have any interest on that one, I'm going to set the Trifari snake to the side. Okay. So that's too big. Dang, Pammy, tiny hands. God, tiny hands. It'll fit an 8, Catherine. My knuckle is a little bit larger. Yeah. So you can get it onto an 8. You just got to watch the knuckle. If you have weird misshapen knuckles like me, you just got to be mindful of that. Ugh. Get it, Catherine. Trifari serpent. We're going to do the countdown. 15 seconds. Only Miss Catherine can use her just in case now. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Jane, do you really? Girl, hold on to it. Does anybody else's hands like that? Like, it's the same, like, finger, right? Ring finger. But on the left, it fits a little bit better. But on the right, it's a little bit more snug. It is comfortable, I will say. Like, it doesn't feel bulky. It's got some weight to it, but it's not like ungodly or anything. Cold-hearted snake, a bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B, for the bid end. Catherine girl, Trifari snake. It's gonna come live on your finger now, lady. Okay. Let me take it off before I get stuck. Thank you, Catherine. So was it last week or the week before? I can't remember at this point. I think it was last week. I brought one of these pieces. I'm going to bring another one, but I am going to start this one off at 30 if anybody is interested. So last week I had the German fairing trinket box. Oh, not 3. So, what did I put? So start. Let's try that again. Boom. Let's try this again. We're going to start it at 30. So the German fairing, we now know, if you weren't with us last week, let me inform you. Fairing just simply means painted and or enameled porcelain. And is what the Germans referred to it. So fairing, a lot of times, like I find the fairing pigs, they're like the pigs, they're painted typically like a little bit of pink, and then they've got like green, wheelbarrows, boots, banks, things of that nature. But it's just painted and or enameled porcelain. And that's what we have here, okay? We've got another one. If I can get it myself together. Bam. This one, again, like the one we had last week, this does have the griffins. Oh, no, pardon me. This one has swans with a cupid on the fireplace mantle, or the fireplace. The mantle, we have a little girl with her Pekingese reading her book and her kerchief, okay? Now, on the back, though, this one does have a piece missing out of it. Do you see? There is a piece missing out of the porcelain. So I reduced the price. I think that's, oh no, remind me later, software update. Sorry, software update. When did that happen? When I was on a sale with Misty and my phone did a system update. It wouldn't let me knock it out. So there is the condition issue on the back. Keeping in mind, you do not see it whatsoever on the front. I think she's absolutely darling. The hand painting, you have the gold gilding on there. Aside from what happened on the back of the mirror, there's no other chips or cracks to it. It's a very clean piece. There is a little bit of paint loss, more so on the fireplace than on the figurine itself. This comes in at 4.5 inches tall. I agree, Stephanie. I think that these are darling little figurines. They're very classical, but again, like with the gold that we had, the lamp, it all kind of ties itself in well together. You know, I know that the Cameo is not the best, but I love that time period. I just really do. There's an artistry to it. I love the intricacy of the sculpt. Thank you, Angel. Appreciate that. Again, we started it at 30. Yes, there is a sliver missing out the porcelain. I think that the price that I started at is very reflective of that. Otherwise, the figurine, the dog, the mantle, it displays beautifully. So 4.5 inches tall. We only got Miss Angel in it, so I'm reducing it to a 15-second countdown. Only Angel can use her just in case. Thank you. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. I love it. There's no painting on the back, by the way. I mean, it's pretty standard. Doggy book bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Appreciate you. Oh, Stephanie girl, thank you. You got caught in the lag. Angel girl, congratulations and thank you at $30. Yes, there's a sliver missing out of it, but a great price, lady. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Okay. What am I doing? I was about to type in the word vintage for some reason. We're going to start the next piece off at $12. It is vintage. It is not antique, but it goes so perfectly with the sale today. Keep in mind, like I said, it's vintage. It's not antique. No, Mom, this is not one that I actually got in Italy, but it is made in Italy. Do you know what it is? Can you tell? So it's not gold. It's just a gold finish made in Italy. Okay, black and gold. You see where we're going? A black and gold rosary. Okay, the total length on this one is 16 1/4 inches. 16 1/4 inches. So again, made in Italy. These are a black acrylic beads. Okay, you've got like the gold tone chain through it. Thank you, Miss Pammy. Appreciate you. You've got your communion cup, right? Like, so it's the body and blood of Christ, if you're not familiar, the wafer and the wine. But again, it's a black bead, black enamel on a gold tone crucifix, as well as the gold tone chain. It's classic. It is a larger one, the Holy Eucharist. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. No, yes, maybe Shannon, maybe, just maybe. But I did. Mom actually has one. Hers are made out of rose petals. They were made out of pressed rose petals. I got that way back in the day. Woo! Hold on now. Hold on, Jesus. So it is 16 1/4 inches. Again, it is stamped made in Italy. Upside down. Don't be doing all that business. Gold tone, black enameling. I think it's quite beautiful. Like I said, I mean, it clearly goes very well with today's sale. So vintage, not antique. Okay. It's in very good condition. Let's get that in there. And it's very specific. Pammy's holding it down at 14. Thank you, Pammy. Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate you both. I'm going to go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and be done. Ooh, Buckeye. Okay. Did you guys hear that echo, or was that me? Hi, Beth. How are you doing? It's kind of creepy. Last week we had cats fighting outside. Holy Cross, bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Appreciate you, lady. Miss Pammy, you know I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, better late than never. I appreciate you being here. Pammy, you almost had it at 14, but Lisa, with that just in case of 22, at 15, the black and gold rosary is going to come to you. I almost said crucifix. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're on a holy roll right now because we're going from Jesus to Mary. I think I had this piece a little bit ago. Nobody got it. I was shocked because it's in excellent condition. And I think she's beautiful. I think they are beautiful. That said, I'm going to start it off at $15. We'll see if maybe somebody's interested in it tonight. Now, listen. This is stickered. It's stamped. There's no chips. There's no cracks to it. It is a Hager piece. Okay. We have the original store that sold it at $7.95. Moritz Flowers Inc. We do have our original Hager sticker on there, the gold foil. It is in a gorgeous, buttery, ivory, smooth matte glaze, but it is Madonna and Child. Okay. Like I said, there are no chips, there are no cracks to it. We've got Madonna, Mary, and Jesus down here. It is a planter that's very clean. I don't know that it was ever used. This comes in at a total of 11.5 inches tall. 11.5 inches tall. Okay. If you did have like little LED or battery operated tea lights or votives, they would fit in here, which I think would make for quite a stunning look so far as like a candle holder. Turn it into a planter with like you could do an air plant or a succulent, but quite frankly, I think a nice little ivy or a vine, perhaps even a violet in here would be absolutely beautiful. I mean, if you're going to do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Buckeye. I appreciate you. Again, it is Hager because it's got the sticker. It's got the stamp. It's just got all the things. I love the ivy on the back of the two pots on the back. I think it's beautiful. I do. And again, great with the clear, with the opalescent. It's very striking, of course, against the black. All right. So we've got Madonna and Child, Mary and Jesus. 11.5 inches. I think I was saying 10.5. It's 11.5 inches. I apologize. Feels good day, mate. M Patch is coming in. Miss Ouch is coming. Oh, Buckeye. Miss Ouch, she got you on that 17. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. Patch, hold on to your just in case. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a burden. M Patch, if you want to use your just in case, you got to put it in again. You got it in before the countdown. You got it in before the countdown, girl. Buckeye coming in at 20. Ouchie's got it. Oh, no. I don't know who's it going to be. Who's it going to be? Madonna and Child, a bid, and what? Oh, Patch. I appreciate you. Okay, I gotta be fair. And Patch, I sure do appreciate you. I really, truly do. I am going to call it to Buckeye at 20, just because you've got to hold on to the just in case until the countdown, just the consistency of it all. But I sure do appreciate you. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid. And hey, next time. It was an opportunity to learn. I appreciate it, truly, though. Buckeye Girl at 20, Madonna and Child is coming to ya. I thought somebody might be out there for you tonight, guys. Okay. We're down to our last two items, boys and girls. Did you want me to pull more? I can't. Let me get this trunk out of the way. Okay. Next piece I used, so I can give you a very specific idea for this. There is a condition issue, but I'm going to let it go. It's time to say goodbye. I'm going to start it at 15 if anybody is interested. Beth says do more because I just got here. Okay. We're starting it at 15. It is this absolutely gorgeous powder dish. Now, I did not use it. Obviously, it's a French opalescence clear with a white opalescence. Is that not gorgeous or what? Here's the condition issue. It's not on the actual dish. It is on the lid. There is like a chunk missing out of it right here. Okay. It's not sharp or anything like that. I have used this for over, oh my gosh, 3 years. I have used this. Do you know what I used it for? I don't have any of my, I sat this on, thank you, Beth. It's beautiful. Let me tell you what. Do you see Like, I think it's absolutely stunning. Um, I didn't do a measurement on it. I put jewelry in it in the bathroom. So I always, like I said, I'm just that person, 3 inches tall, 3 inches tall, 5.5, 5.5 inch, and I did measure on the outside, 5.5 on that. Um, I absolutely love that. That moonstone effect to it. Oh my gosh, Michael, that's probably how chips got happened on it. Um, but you do have that moonstone effect on the lid. Isn't that great? How busy. But I would put necklaces, I would put rings in here. Like, truthfully, I did wash them out for you. Thank you, Melinda. So yeah, I used it in the bathroom to keep jewelry in, but I am that person that likes to have the space. I have um, where the wallet always goes, where the keys always go, where the pocket change always goes. You know, that way you never look at it. You just gotta keep doing it, and then it just becomes such a habit, right? Shannon, why would you apologize? You shouldn't apologize. I don't think that you asked an overly personal question. And besides, if I thought it was overly personal or offensive, you know what I could have done? Not answered the question. See how? Thank you. I appreciate you. You don't have to apologize though. So I think it's a gorgeous showy piece. Like I said, I used it. I've used it for many years and it's time to let it go. Yes, there is a chip on it, but I am proof positive that I literally don't care. I don't care. I don't. I just don't. All right, let's do the countdown. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Melinda. Melinda's holding it down at 16. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Well, and listen, since we do have time, but yes, Beth, I will grab another item. Diamond are a girl's best friend. I don't know, emeralds. I feel emeralds are my best friend. Thank you for the bid, and Ruthie, appreciate it. Beth, girl, you're getting it. Oh, wait, I do have another item here. Derp. Beth, what are you getting it at? $17. Congratulations and thank you. I'm just not that person that listen, this is not commentary on what other people choose to do or not do in their life. This is a personal perspective. Is that I'm just not that person that puts my personal business out there. I think that there are definitely things that you can pick up on with regard to my personal life via my videos, but I don't feel comfortable personally dedicating video to talking about my personal life. I do consider it to be my personal life, and I like it to be my personal life. It's not to say that I'm not going to, Shannon, if somebody asks me, deny the truth of something, but I'm just not somebody that's going to sit down and say, okay, guys, so this is what's happened. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Everybody is on their own journey. You have the choices to make in your own life, and it's just simply a choice that I choose to make in my life. I think that the people in my life also respect and appreciate that, not to say that they would hold me back from that. I have all of the love and the support from them and the decisions and the choices that I make. And there are certainly things that I have asked in the past. Would you be okay with me discussing this or not? So thank you, Pammy. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I think, again, a lot of it is perspective. I think that some people sometimes may feel that people don't choose to talk about their personal life. I have something in my eye. That people may choose not to talk about something in their personal life because they're trying to hide something. To that, I would say then let them hide it and don't pry into their personal life. For other people, it's not, for me, it's not a question of trying to hide something, but it is about trying to protect something. And I think that many times, and oddly in today's world, that there's so much that is just open to public discussion and consumption. And the people that I love and that I care about and the relationships that are always going to be my priority in life, that will never be up for public consumption or discussion. Now that we got deep on it, let's go find something off of the shelf, shall we? Well, see, you got to learn something about me today. Okay, let's do, I'm going to keep it in theme. Do you want to do antique or vintage? Okay, but do you want to do antique or vintage? Which do y'all want to do? Hey, Tammy J. Tammy J, girl. She's on her YouTube channel. Do you want to do, oh, they said antique. It's antique. That's what I was leaning towards. Great minds, they think alike. Look, you want to know something else? Like, I look like I'm all kinds of dressed up. Meanwhile, look, I got shorts on and my socks on, y'all. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. You say, yeah, both. Well, okay, we can. All of the above. I'm saying. Antique, y'all went hard on the antique. Okay. Oh, it's antique Fenton. But we're gonna, oh no, poop. Well, we are gonna do antique and vintage because I just went past the vintage item. It fits in our scheme today, black and white, but it's kitschy. Thanks, Christine. Ow! Somebody said, why do you have knee stockings on? Okay, technically they are knee stockings, but thank you very much. Like, they are compression socks. There's no need not to be fashionable. You can be healthy and fashionable. Check. Okay, what am I doing? $15. We're going to do our vintage item. $15. Okay, bone china. Bone china. You're going to get, okay, are you ready for it? Okay, it's vintage. It's black and white. We're staying in theme. Look at, okay. So let's start with, they do. You got, what I have discovered, Christine, Amazon. Amazon is where you got to get like the designer compression socks. Yeah. There's one. He's bone china. This one doesn't have a sticker. He comes in at one. Oh, I didn't realize. What were you doing before the sale? He's got the lazy eye, bless. Okay. Sassy, lazy. Sassy, lazy. 1 inch. I don't know what this little tiny skunk is doing. Got it, Beth. All right. Scrub Store has cute ones. Do they, Rook? I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. I was like, let me go to Amazon. I'm going to go to the store. All right. So we have 1 inch skunk, who then has 1.5 inch skunk. Oh my gosh. You are just, I can't believe we're related. But Mom! Okay. So 1 inch, 1.5. She does have her bone china sticker on there. Okay. Crazy compression. Look at y'all coming in with the facts. Stop it. Buckeye's coming in at 16, but we're not done. No, because we also need our 2 inch skunky skunk. Yeah, well, I heard. Great for bathroom accessories, clearly. A little stinker. medium stinker, and that's a big old toot. You know, big old toot here does have bones china sticker on there. Okay. Alrighty. Listen, after years of retail work, thank you, Miss Ouch. After years of retail work, my destroyed. Destroyed. My legs used to be one of my most favorite things about me, and now I'm just like, don't anybody see them, please. The age of it all. All right, so the bone china skunk family, there's no chips, there's no cracks to them, there's no paint loss because the paint is all under glaze. They each have a personality. They each do have a person. I'm so sassy. 2 inches, 1.5 inch, 1 inch. You get all three, boys and girls. All three. All right. I know their age. Their age. This is why I have a hard time reading and talking, because I'm seeing Cindy say aging sucks, and I'm trying to talk all at the same time. 30 people just left the chat. Thank you. Bye. Okay. All right. Where are we at? Ouch. Girl, or did somebody give you Suzanne? Oh, Melinda. Okay. Well, gotcha. Melinda. Okay. I'm caught up. Let's get myself together. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Getting old is not for wimps. It is not. Some days, I don't know. I feel pretty wimpy, not gonna lie. Oh, Melinda's sneaking in. Oh, there is a skunk emoji. Thank you for that stanky bid and Miss Ruthie B. Beth girl, I appreciate you. 30. It came in after the bid end, but thank you. Oh no, wait. Oh no, Melinda. Melinda girl at 28, you're getting the skunky skunk family. Thank you again, Melinda. Okay, last item is our antique item. We are going to keep it in theme. We are. Okay, I don't know. Okay. I didn't measure it though. Hold on. Okay. 11 3/4 inches of antique Fenton, stretched French opalescent. We'll start it at 35. It's classic. I mean, it's classic. Okay. She's elegant. I love her. This is great with us. Look at that. I mean, kind of like that right there. I'm loving that look. Just like a bowl collection of the clear opalescence. No chips or cracks to it. Okay, you have no chips, no cracks to it. I love it because you're getting like the whaleboning as well as like the hobnail stretched out. I love this piece. This is elegant. You kind of get 2 looks for it. I know. I like the ruffle on this one. Tama J coming in at 35. Get it, girl. So you have the classic starburst on the bottom. Again, it's not stamped Fenton. She's an older gal. That's okay. She is definitely holding up well for her age. The glass is not cloudy. You get gorgeous translucency throughout the entirety of the piece. And you do pick up like that very Monax glass effect, like right through here. I just adore this. I think it's beautiful, elegant. It's timeless. You know what would go good in here? Dried hydrangeas. Tammy's the one who gave me the dried hydrangeas. So Miss Carmen, she's holding it down at 40. It is 11 3/4 inches at its tallest. 11 3/4 inches at its tallest. You can do No, no. This is more, I guess technically it's more of a diamond point, and then it gets stretched. So Misty will call hobnail stretch chicken skin because it looks like chickens that's been plucked or turkey skin. You know what I mean? So, but not this. All right, ladies, thank you both for the bids. Appreciate it. So 11 3/4 inches tall. There are no chips, no cracks. Old gal Fenton, let's do it. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, ooh, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ooh, yeah, today, my left knee, when I was trying to come up the stairs, I was like, ooh, you're being hateful. There's the bouquet bid end. Thank you so much, Miss Ruthie B. Tammy girl, I'm going to assume, I mean, I will ship it to you if you want to, but, you know, that's totally up to you, lady. Your first purchase from me, Tammy. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. She must have, because thank you, Tammy. Alrighty, everybody. Well, that is today's sale. I think that we had some great things. Definitely a wide variety. That is for sure. From vintage to antique, we had jewelry, we had porcelain and glass. I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for joining me here this evening. And yes, I think that moving forward, I would like to continue to kind of carve out a space Friday evening. We will come back next Friday at 7 Eastern Standard Time. I have enjoyed it. Like I said, it definitely gives me a little bit of breathing room in between Tuesday, between sourcing and photoing. So yeah, I do have another announcement. I will say tomorrow, I will be having another very long video available for folks to view. I think we're at 1 hour and 10 minutes. So grab your popcorn, whether you watch it in one sitting or two or three. I've definitely enjoyed or preferred doing the long formatting. It definitely has worked a lot easier for me. And I figure at the end of the day, if I do 3 20-minute videos or 1 hour and 10 minutes, I actually am putting out the same amount of content. I hope that you guys have been enjoying, thank you, Christine, the longer videos. I look forward to continuing to do that. I like the long format. Sometimes it's hard when you're watching a video and it's like 15 minutes and you're like, oh, I was just getting into it. Now it's gone. So yeah, so that will be coming out tomorrow evening. Like I said, get that popcorn ready. I want to, before everybody leaves, I do want to give a huge shout out and a tremendous thank you to Miss Ruthie B for being an absolutely amazing bid ender. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Round of applause again for Miss Ruthie B. And while we have those applause hands out, if we could also share some appreciation and thanks to our mods, to Miss Kim, Miss Desert Gal Curious, Miss Karen G. Appreciate you, ladies. And joining us again this week was Miss Enamour Amy. Ladies, thank you all so very much for making the sale run that much easier. I really, truly do appreciate you. And speaking of appreciation, to every single one of you out there, I greatly appreciate all of the love and the support that you have demonstrated my channel, being here in the chat, viewing the videos, of course, for your purchases. It is a tremendous honor and a great privilege to be able to do this and to bring you along on the journey. It is to each and every single one of you that I have the pleasure of doing this. So thank you to each and every single one of you out there. Flippin' and Sippin' is happening in 2 minutes. That's right. Go on over, join Fat Birds Finds, both Mary Beth and Laura. They are good people. That is rare to find in this world. So go have some fun over there. Grab your drink. Get ready to have some laughs. And hope that you all have a great evening. I will be back with Misty next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday, back on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter for the weekly Tuesday sale. And next Friday, back here on the Cult of Vintage at 7 p.m. Eastern. You all have a great weekend, and we will see you all soon. Bye, guys.